Hello, Spinner94 here, and today we're bringing you a free-for-all battle I had the other day. I was just testing some software. I was trying to get this catcher card to stream, but I think it is my internet. Internet's not the most powerful, so I'm just going to have to stick with streaming to the webcam, which is okay. But anyway, as you can probably notice, there's a nice new board around the outside of the video here. That was made by Fodrian101. Thank you very much, buddy. That's really helped. It looks really great. As I say, still looking for comments, feedback on the new catcher card and the new border. Tell us what you think. I'm just hoping it's not blocking off the screen a bit too much. Just sorry if we can't see Gudra and Zoroark there, so that might be a bit covered. But anyway, let's jump into this battle. Everyone bought some really interesting ones and some really heavy hitters. So it was quite interesting again, this battle, and it was quite interesting to get into battling again after being, you know, stuck in Japan for so long. So anyway, Staraptor and Arceus is going to lead off on my opponent's side here, and this is I should mention this is for a free-for-all battle, so it is everybody versus everybody. They're auto teams, so these battles do get quite intense quite quickly. As I say, they do get quite interesting. So anyway, Emo Wolf's going to lead off here, and Emo Wolf is just going to like Mega Evolve and become an absolute beast. So unfortunately E-Speed is going to hit up this Pikachu here, and that does quite a chunk of damage, but Pikachu does manage to live that. But it turns out it's not a Pikachu, turns out it's a Zoroark. I thought the health stats were a bit dodgy on it, so I decided to go for Sucker Punch here on the Staraptor, and unfortunately I don't kill. I bring it down to the red as a close combat is just going to completely destroy Emo Wolf here. I was not going to live a close combat in this thing. I was thinking a Sucker Punch would kill, but obviously I was wrong in that regards. I am adamant as well, so got the stats a little bit wrong there. Maybe I shouldn't have brought in Emo Wolf so early, but hey, you gotta live and learn. And so Focus Blast is going to actually hit here, and it's going to do quite a nice chunk of damage to Arceus here. I'm not sure which form this is. I don't know if it's his normal form or what. I must admit Arceus forms confuse the living hell out of me, because sometimes like when they're in shiny they look completely different as well, so it's really confusing for me. So E-Speed's going to take out the Sky here as I decide to go into Goo here, and I just went straight for the Thunderbolt at this point. But then the Zoroark is actually going to hit this Focus Blast, and look at the amount of damage it does. Boom. Yeah, so goodbye Arceus. They must have got a high roll there, because it didn't seem to do that much damage before, but damn, it took it out quite nicely. So I obviously went to the Thunderbolt, finishing off that Staraptor, but I didn't need to, luckily. Should have targeted the Zoroark, but hey, hindsight's 2020. So in comes Kabutops here, and it's nice to see a Kabutops. I haven't versed one of these in the longest time. I mean, literally the longest time. It's been, God, a couple of years since I've versed one of these. I need to build one for myself, actually, with Rapid Spin. So in comes Mega Kangaskhan. This thing is quite the threat here. So Fake Out is going to hit the Zoroark and definitely finish this thing off, because it's probably not one to get Focus Blast. So it didn't even need the Mega Evolve there. The normal Fake Out would have done, but I suppose it's a chance to make sure you get that well, I'd say speed increase, but Kangaskhan really doesn't use its speed, to be frankly honest. So anyway, this thing is going to Sword Dance here, and now it is just a threat. I didn't know how much of a threat this thing could be. This thing is like, put it this way, just watch the next turn. So anyway, Draco Meteor is going to come in, boom, hit this thing up, do a ton of damage, get it down to the yellow, and obviously since that didn't kill, I'm thinking, okay, this is probably the bulkier set instead of the more attacking one. So Subat's actually going to income here, and you'll see something quite interesting here. It does set up a Calm Mind. Yeah, so it's one of those stored powered sets, and I must admit, Subat looks really weird shiny. I don't know why, it just looks a bit off to me, but still it looks pretty cool. Anyway, Return's going to come in for Kangaskhan here, and look at this, boom, boom. The next one's a critical hit, and it manages to live that, so this is probably I want to say max HP, max defense maybe, but I don't know. I think you can get a bit higher health stats, so Stone Edge is just going to hit absolutely destroy Gudra. I mean, bloody hell, I knew Kabutops had a decent attack stat, but damn, under a Sword Dance and a Life Orb, that is just ridiculous. So I'm unfortunately down to Capusun here, and Capusun is not going to last too long, because Sucker Punch is going to income here, and that's going to do a nice chunk, followed by another nice chunk, and that's a critical hit as well, so yeah. And then the Aqua Jet from this Kabutops here. This Kabutops is just ruining my life at the minute. So poor Capusun kind of got really messed up there. It's a shame. Capusun's inadvertently become my mascot Pokemon. So poor Capusun really didn't get a chance to do much there. I stored power from this Zubat here, just even after just the one Calm Mind is going to be enough to finish off this Kangaskhan. So this thing must be packing a bit of strength to do so much damage like that. I must admit, that's quite interesting to see. So in comes Darkrai here, and yeah, Darkrai, do not want to underestimate one of these. Bit of a misclick from there. Stored power obviously not going to do anything to a Dark type, but Focus Blast from the Darkrai is going to wreck that Kabutops. Kabutops does not have good special defense, I know that for a fact, as Celestial is going to come out here, but unfortunately it looks like we are at a bit of an impasse here, so the two Psychic types against the Dark type aren't going to have much luck, as Stored Power is going to hit the Celestial, do a nice chunk of damage considering that is a resisted hit, and you know, Espeon does have quite nice special defense, as Dazzling Gleam is going to finish off this Swoobat here. So I was thinking the battle was an end at this point, but Darkrai does go for a Dark Pulse here and just completely destroys this Celestial, which is a shame. So yeah, unfortunately this battle does kind of take a turn for the Ubers to win this one, which I know people are going to be saying in the comment section, of course he won with Ubers, but hey, that's the rules for the free rules. I don't me have the rule of no evasion. So anyway, Knockoff actually does manage to outspeed this Darkrai, which I did find a bit surprising, so maybe this thing's scarfed. I was wondering if it had Brick Break or something. So it knocks off the Lax License, and Darkrai here does go for the Dark Void, putting poor old Pika to sleep here, which is a shame because, as I say, next turn, Dream Eater is basically just going to come in and unfortunately demolish this poor old Pikachu. As I say, Darkrai kind of a threat. But as I say, I think everyone did really well in that battle. Jim doesn't manage to win this one, but yeah, there was some interesting ones. But as I say, I really like that Kabutops and that I want to say Zoroark did really well at the beginning. I keep thinking Zoroark's its smaller form, but I'm sure Zoroark's the evolved form. So yeah, that's pretty much the battle there, guys. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm still testing out this catcher card. Tell me what you think of the border. Again, Fardream, thank you for doing this. And of course, I'll be happy to see you in the next video.